All right guys, so in this haircut, we're gonna be doing a similar to a wave haircut. We're gonna cut with the grain with the 1.5. We're gonna give them a high taper. So our workflow is gonna be fairly simple. Anytime we create a guideline on the sides, we're gonna do it across the whole head. So I'm gonna start first with the 1.5 guard lever closed. I'm gonna go down with the grain here. So what I'm doing here too, I'm combing the hair, and I wanna make sure that we know where his crown area is at, because that's how we're gonna start cutting. So if it goes forward here, we're gonna go forward here. And if it goes to the side here, we're gonna go to the side here. So you guys see, forward, back down like this, like a little swirl. So it's gonna go like that. So make sure you guys always analyze your client. Everybody's head shape and everybody's hair growth is different. We're gonna start first with it open right here at the top, down. I'm gonna close it. All right, so once you guys are done cutting the top, we'll always go back and we'll refine the top. Just don't worry so much about it. The next step, we're gonna grab our trimmer, and the first guideline, we're gonna set it from here from the temple peak area. We're gonna dip it down over here. We're gonna eliminate this area right here, which is a C cup area. Once we're done with this side, we're gonna do it on the other side, and we're gonna connect this to the back side. Using our trimmer, we're gonna create our guideline here. So first, tap, tap. The reason why I made this guideline like this, because this whole 1 inch right here is gonna be all trimmer work, all trimmer. After this, we're gonna shave this. This whole area right here is gonna be all shaver, and we're gonna flick up, and we're gonna make a little hard line right there, and then we're gonna fade it out with the trimmer line. So now that we've made this incision here, we're gonna follow this whole guideline into the back. So this is how you create a guideline for a high taper, and you transition it to the back. So here, right about here. So you guys see a connection. Let's repeat the same thing on the other side. All right, so we've set that trimmer line. The next step is we're gonna open up our lever. This measures the half. So don't confuse this for the half guard. This is just no guard, lever open. We're gonna go a finger above and do the same thing. Guideline here, guideline in the back, and guideline on the other side. All right, so now we're just gonna focus on removing and cleaning everything up. Next step, we're gonna shave. Always make sure when you guys are working with coarse hair that you guys consult with your client and you ask him if he's good to go for a deep shave with the shaver. it can create ingrown hairs if you guys are not careful and you don't consult with your client. So gave us a green light, so let's go ahead and shave the sides. So now with our trimmer, after shaving, this is the lever open. So I'm gonna go in here right at the start of that, my finger right there. I'm gonna start flicking up with the trimmer. What we're doing here now is blending what the shaver did into the trimmer. So it's shaver, trimmer, and then we're gonna go closed lever with our clipper. So now let's blend out this first line. How we blend out the first line is by a method that I like calling open to closed. So first we'll double check the line again and make sure that everything's consistent. You guys can see the lever's open. Next, 3/4. So we're gonna dip the clipper, the blade placement a little bit lower, a little tiny bit lower. Now middle. So if this is 1 inch, we can only go 1/2 inch when the lever's in the middle. So I'm gonna just use these 2 teeth right here in the corner, the right corner, to gently flick up, flick up, flick up. And I'm gonna close it a little bit and go a tiny bit lower now. So that's what the open to close means. You literally open it and you close it and you keep dipping the blade until we reach the start of the line. We're gonna repeat the same process in the back. Lever open, 3/4. Middle. A 1/4 closed, almost all the way closed. And all the way closed, we're basically baby tapping the beginning of the line. Now we're gonna attach the 1 guard. This is closed, now open. This makes the 1 1/2. So we're gonna go a finger here and a finger in the back and on the other side. That bulk you guys see there at the top, I'm gonna go down with the 1.5 again. All right, so this is the 1 guard lever open. We went down with the grain with the 1.5. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend this line out. It's gonna be a 2-step process using the 1 and also the 1/2 guard. So let's pay really close attention how we blend this, or how I should say we soften this line right here. So I'm gonna go in with the lever closed and I'm gonna tap, tap, and tap right here. But as I work towards over there, I'm gonna keep combing. I'm gonna keep combing. So 1 passing, 2nd passing with the lever closed. Comb, 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 middle. 1 back, comb. And once we get towards the top of the line, I'm gonna open it, and now I'm gonna go down with the grain to comb the hairs down. Let's attach our half guard now. Lever closed, we're gonna tap the beginning of the line right here, which is the end of the lever open that we had. Middle. The key here is not to go all the way up. Next step now, 2 guard lever open. You might be confused, why are we using the 1.5 going down over here and now the 2 guard? We have to remember that going down with the grain, you're cutting less hair. So this is just the last step. Just a tiny bit in the back as well. See how it's not really cutting when I'm going down like that? Just completely fine. And we're going and we detail with the 1.5. Lever open. Go back to 1.5 closed. All right, so to start the lining here in the back of the neck, we're first gonna start here at the bottom. We're gonna create our first reference point here at the bottom. Next, here at the top of the ear, my outline right here on top of the ear. Next here with my middle finger, I'm gonna put my finger here, and I'm gonna drift with the left corner of my trimmer to connect to the first reference point. All right, so to start the lineup process, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna attack the vertical line bars first on both sides. You can see this side was a lot lighter than this side. There was a design here placed on his hairline before, so it was growing in. So what we're gonna do next, now that we have both vertical line bars lined up, they don't have to be perfect, but they have to be visible so we know exactly how to go about the lineup process. So we're gonna start here in the center. I'll make my first reference point here in the center. And slowly work my way to the lighter side. And once we get a little rough draft going, you can kind of visualize where the line is gonna end. You can connect it to the other side as well. It gets a lot easier. Yep.